Ashley Madison, the website that was created for married couples who want to cheat, has named the most unfaithful city in the United States. And can you take a guess as to which city it was? It was DC. All right, so coming in at number 1 is DC. The way that they do this is they look at the total number of members that sign up for a particular year. So they were looking at 2012, and it was 34,157 new members in 2012 from DC. Coming in at number 2 was Austin, and number 3, Houston. Interestingly enough, 2 cities from Texas. But of course, Austin is a liberal, so whatever. Anyway, so
they're just keeping it weird in Austin, so that's okay. That's different.
Yeah, that is totally. DC actually made it on the top of the list for the 2nd year in a row.
Now here's why, and we did a story too about how DC's filled with pervy wankers. They're watching most amount of porn per capita in the country, etc. Which, God bless, there's nothing wrong with that. But in this case, cheating on your wife, that of course does have issues. Look, you're away from your family in DC for a lot of these political figures. Some of them are politicians, some of them are staff members, etc. But a lot of them are away from their families, which are back in their home states. Plus, a lot of these guys are powerful, so they have more opportunity, okay? I mean, the number 1 reason men cheat is, let's keep it real, is opportunity, okay? It's easy for a guy sitting in his home, on his couch, with no opportunity to say, I didn't cheat. Yeah, congratulations, okay? But they got opportunity, they got power, a lot of them have money, and they're away from their families. Oh, yes. It's a recipe for being number 1 on Ashley Madison's list.
So some more interesting statistics that I loved. Well, I don't love it because I think it's good, but it's just so interesting, and it gives you a little insight into women as well. So Ashley Madison talked about the highest number of new members and which day of the year they get the highest new members, highest number of members. And that day is February 15th. And the reason why it's February 15th, and the vast majority of them are women, is because it's the day after Valentine's Day, and they might be a little disappointed with what their husbands did or didn't do on Valentine's Day. All right, so let me give you...
Women are unbearable sometimes.
So unbearable, so unbearable. Let's look at the statistic. So they get a 439% increase in membership signups compared to the typical number of daily signups, and of course, married women largely drove up the spike.
Well, I mean, guys, it's hard not to get frustrated, right?
Sorry.
All right, well then I will cheat on you and go, oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. While you were home in Idaho, I had sex with 7 chicks. Sorry.
You know what? Buy your lady some flowers or whatever, a card, and then sex her up for Valentine's Day. Why is that so freaking difficult for married guys to do? I don't get it.
Except then they say, oh, that's all you wrote in the card? Oh, that's where we went for food? Okay, yeah. I thought we were going to go somewhere nice.
Well, you shouldn't
AshleyMadison.com. Okay. I mean, there's no end to it. Look, I'm playing it up, obviously.
Yes, you are.
Okay. But the numbers are real. 439% increase because they were disappointed.
You talk about how women have to get these big engagements and weddings and marriages and all this stuff happening for them. And who really cares? They do. That's why guys go through all this trouble of making sure that your whole biker gang stop the freeway so you can propose to your girl, because if you don't, she might be like, that's all?
She might say no?
You know, this is my wedding we're talking about. It's some, again, like you said, you're not in the group. But there's a lot. And part of this group being the ones who only got chocolates and flowers for Valentine's Day.
I know.
Like, could you make it personal? I mean, like, there was nothing personal about this at all.
Since we're having a discussion about this, let's talk about the real underlying issue. And we've talked about this a lot. When guys cheat, it does have to do with opportunity. When women cheat, it's usually because they're feeling neglected. So if they're cheating the day after Valentine's Day, I think it's much deeper than what happened on that particular day. I think they felt neglected, they're looking for a little emotional connection, and that's what it's really about. And look, honestly, I do understand, and I definitely recognize that there are women out there that expect you to go above and beyond for stupid holidays and days like Valentine's Day. But at the same time, like, don't end up with people like that. Right. Don't like let them get away with it from the beginning.
Yeah, these are all easy things to say. But look, one last thing on this. Don't get me wrong. Look, I am a person who talks a lot, of course, obviously, right? So I listen to my wife, we have a lot of conversations, we have a good, healthy relationship, etc., right? Are there guys who do neglect their wives? Definitely, right? Are there guys who are dirtbags to their wives? Of course there are, right? So that's part of what drives up a lot of those women who went to Ashley Madison, I mean, it's the wrong thing to do, obviously, right? But a lot of them were probably justified. Keep that real, too. Yeah.
Can I just say that I absolutely hate Valentine's Day. It's the stupidest day of the year.
Yeah,
It's
all
so,
guys hate Valentine's Day.
No. It's such bullshit. And I feel angry at these women who have been just suckered by the marketing commercial aspects of our society. That's the most bullshit day to have dinner because everything's jacked up twice the price. Service is definitely worse.
I'm hurt,
everything's crowded. It's so dumb. I mean, and you know, all the price. Flowers cost $120 for a dozen roses. It's stupid. If you just wait 1 week, then it's $40. It's so much better. It's such a dumb holiday. So anyway, with all the girls I've ever dated and my wife, I banned Valentine's Day from the very beginning. I'm not doing anything for you on Valentine's Day. I'll make it up a month later, a week earlier, whatever it is, but on that day, we're not doing it. It's stupid.